We just flowing. Ain't nothing scripted, man. We just kicking it right now, man. So for those of y'all that don't know this man right here, me and him met at the farmer's market when I was out and about with my lady, just shopping around, looking at things, and he had these products that he's going to be speaking on with y'all here in a few seconds. And he's great. He has good energy, man. He's a dope person overall, man. I just see a lot of potential in people like himself, man. And he's bringing a lot of flavor to the city, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm finna bring this man to the floor. Brother, introduce yourself to the world, man, and let people know who you are on Quisilo Speaks podcast, bro.
Was good. I can start. However, I will start with my name. So my name is Christopher Vaden. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised to the foe. Graduated from UNC Greensboro with a degree in performance. I know you didn't know that, but I'm a professional actor. I have a couple videos out there. I'm in a web series called North Cat. Shout out to Ty Durden. I have a couple businesses, and I know that's what we on this call for. I have a couple businesses. So God almighty. So I have a pressure washing company called Applied Pressures. I have a holistic company that I have a partnership with one of my best friends, and her name is Kai Crump or Sabrina Crump. So we make lotions, scrubs, yoni soap, yoni steam, pretty much all of your essentials for your body. We have that going on, and you know what we on here for really is the popsicle. So Exquisite Ice. Exquisite Ice. I am the owner of Exquisite Ice.
For sure. So tell the people about Exquisite Ice, man. Like, how did Exquisite Ice get started? Like, where did the name come from? The concept? Like, what made you get into this? Because you sound like the people out here that are about, having a healthy lifestyle, but there's so many benefits to your product. So, man, can you break that down to the listeners?
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna give you my heartfelt story on why I even started this business. And it started back in college. Glad I introduced my college because my first job ever was Smoothie King. I'll never say it outside of like interviews and things of that nature because hey bro, screw them for like but it honestly started there. It honestly started at Smoothie King because there was the Island Impact. And it was like literally my favorite smoothie to make. And I was like this is really good. Even though it was straight sugar. Sugar. Loved it. So I put my spin on it. We had, $5 Fridays. Like you can get like the big, like the huge. Mm-hmm. And so I put my own spin on it. I was like, I'm gonna make the light skin Island Impact. So I'm gonna make the light skin Impact. And it was encouraged that we, make samples and go hand them out and things of that nature. And there was like really like no traffic like coming into the store. So I was like, let me make this Island Impact and get this thing cranked up. So I actually made samples and I walked out the store and I was handing them to people. And they would come in and actually get like a huge line, like a huge, let me get the light skin Island Impact. And I'm like, that's gonna be like $14, $16. but they were paying it. So I knew that I had like a relationship going on. So dang, I went into the story on how I got tossed. Well, I had a couple of snitches. So they snitched and said that I was making the Island Impact. And so I got tossed for stealing from the company. Whatever case have you, even though I was actually charging people like how they needed to be charged, and it was paying like $14, $16 for like a smoothie, which is crazy. And it was like people,
yeah, because you put your actual your effort into it, and it was your idea. Like, okay, I'm using it, but I'm putting a spin on it. But they took it the wrong way, not seeing like, man, this guy is able to, create a smoothie like this, and people are asking for it. Why not actually compensate this man for what he's doing? And you put yourself in that
right,
position, like, hey, they don't like that, then you're owning something. Keep on going, bro. I like that.
right. And it wasn't really that solidified why I wanted to do this. It was actually a couple years later down the road, I ended up working at Tropical Smoothie on campus. So I ended up working at Tropical Smoothie. I ended up staying with the company about 3-4 years, and it was this one particular summer. The one in Greensboro, they actually had a food truck. They actually had like a smoothie truck. So there was a festival that was going on in Winston-Salem, and we would go there. But it was this one day I was making samples again. I don't know why. I just like I love like creating. So like the Bahama Mama, I put a spin on the Bahama Mama,
Yeah.
and there was no like traffic again coming to us. So let me make these samples and let me go put them in people's hands.
Mm.
So I I did that, and there was this little girl. There was this little girl that literally smiled at me so that solidified like that day, like I want to open up my own smoothie shop.
Heck yeah.
So end goal
Yeah.
of Exquisite Ice is a storefront, not only just one, but literally worldwide. You don't know the second part of Exquisite Ice, and it's literally Exquisite Ice worldwide.
Uh,
So that little girl smiled at me so like where it like literally pierced me and it stayed with me like I want to open up my own smoothie shop. And what's super funny is that the moment was captured.
yeah. Something that will never
The
leave
moment,
your vision. You know what I mean?
literally, like forever, like it will literally never leave because there was actually proof. There was actually proof of that moment and that smile. And
Mm.
I have that, and I have too. And I was just looking at it earlier today and just made me smile.
Yeah.
Going into the name on how I got the name,
Mm.
it was actually supposed to be Essential Ice.
You had to
It's
do a
supposed to be Essential. Hmm.
you had to do a name change.
Yep. So I ended up going to uh the federal, trademark, and it was taken.
What?
It was taken. I had the logo made. I had like everything was ready. Everything was ready. I was like, let me go look and see if like this name has been trademarked. Trademark. Had to
Right.
do a complete switch for like the next couple weeks. I was defeated. I was like,
Yeah.
God, I want a name. And I was watching literally, yeah, I would say it's like my favorite anime. It's
Yeah.
like literally like top tier. And that's Baki. I was watching Baki.
Yeah.
And it was actually the newest season that dropped of Baki Hanma, the last season. And I wanted to keep it with the E. Like I wanted to be with the E. I wanted the name to start with the E. And Retsu, he was describing like the art and everything, and he said exquisite. And I paused it. I was like, Exquisite Ice. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So
Let me ask you something real quick, Chris, not to cut you off. How important is it for you to go for what you want in life?
There's no words to explain that. There's no words to explain that.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want it, you can go get it.
Right.
Even if it is fleeting,
Mm-hmm.
or it literally is going away, if you want it that bad,
Yeah,
you'll go get it.
you go get it.
You'll go get it. Or, excuse me, and or you'll wait for it to come back around.
Yeah. What happens if you
What
wait?
goes around? What happens if you wait too long? Yeah, it may, it may just be gone. It may just be gone. And that's not to detour or put somebody in a deeper hole.
Mm-hmm.
Something better is coming.
Yeah.
Something better is always coming.
What
Always.
what drives you, man? Because you know, when me and you first met at the farmers market, bro, like you're high energy, but yet you're humble. Like what keeps you level headed? Like how are you able to be you? Like what makes you you, bro?
The heart that I was given.
Mm-hmm.
I I was literally blessed not only with the heart, it literally started from the name that I was given. My name is Christopher. That means Christ bearer.
Yeah.
Christ bearer. So like I couldn't do anything without Jesus, to be honest. Nothing. And so like I've literally been told even just now, I just met a guy. Um just so happened he was walking down the road going wherever he was going, but I know the roads. And I knew that there was nothing like really in sight for him. Like you're not going home because you got a long ways to go. So I picked him up, and by the beginning and the end of the conversation, it was told to me again, like you have a heart of God, like you have a heart of gold. So just you know honestly going through life, you have to give. If you literally give, like for me, like my morals and the things that I hold dear is that it is better to give than to receive.
Correct.
So why not share my gift?
Yeah.
Why not have the high energy for you to come over and literally indulge in
Right.
what I have to share? I'm literally a diamond in the rough.
Right.
I am the needle in the haystack. Like, but I'm screaming at you. I'm not waiting for you to come dig through the haystack. Like I'm here and I'm here.
You taking
That's
action.
why I don't yeah, I don't know if I got you with what I said, the free.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you flow because you flowing right now, bro. So that's why I'm letting the listeners hear where you coming from, bro. But I get where you coming from with it because to put it all in a nutshell, like with me, from what I'm interpreting, it is like with no form of action, you know what I'm saying? You can have a plan, but with no action, you know what I'm saying, you don't have nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Because the business right now is self-funded.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are no grants. Like there is no people throwing me money from either, whether it be strangers, the government, or, family members. Like nobody's throwing money. Like this is the vision that I was given. Like I gotta go. Like I gotta move. It
What
has
are,
to start. And it gotta start somewhere. It gotta start with me.
yeah, you got to start somewhere because my thing is like, what are some of the difficulties that you deal with as an entrepreneur? You know, because we all know, like you said, man, you come out of pocket with stuff, man. So how do you balance this? Like, what advice would you give someone that's trying to actually start a business themselves? Like, what advice would you give them from your experience?
You gotta start, man. Like, you just gotta start. Even if, even if you do not have a plan, start it, man.
Yeah.
Start it. Because I have been blessed, and you will be blessed too,
Right.
with people slowing you down just a little bit.
Right.
Because me, I came out the gate. I came out the gate like hard, like literally the size of my forearm
Yeah.
was how big the pop were, and I was selling them for $2, $3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm being like very truthful, like very, very truthful. Probably more truthful than what I like oughta should, but literally I was making popsicles the size of my forearm, and I was selling them for $2, $3. Now, today, $7.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's only right.
7
Yeah.
easy. Like to get a popsicle to you is 2 days.
Yeah.
To get one popsicle to you takes 2 days.
Yeah. Because you got a process that you actually go through, with getting these things done. Can you tell the listeners like the flavors, some of your most popular flavors that sell out most of the time that they could get from you?
The one that you had was a tropical smacker. The one that you had was a tropical smacker.
Yeah. I enjoyed that, bro, because honestly, I was able to eat that and then also have like an actual croissant, bro, like a ham and cheese croissant, because it blended into where it wasn't too much on me, bro. Like it settled on my stomach just right, but it also kept me hydrated as well. Tell the people about the benefits of your popsicles, bro. Talk to them, man.
It's honestly what your body needs. It's
Mm-hmm.
what your body needs. So I listened to it, and I heard it best from this I would just say that she was just a nanny, a mom, and just like an overall like health indulger. But she's on TikTok, and I know that a lot of people have seen her. She's an old white lady, and she talks about like different herbs and things of that nature. And she said it best that if her kids were sick or whatever case have you, she would take some ginger or she would take some onion and she would put it in their sock or whatever case have you, and it would knock whatever it was out of them. But she said it in this context. It's only going to fight what it needs to fight.
Yeah.
It's go to every single different part of your body. It's going to go to the part where it needs to go. So when you're eating the tropical smacker, which has papaya, mango, pineapple, mint, honey, lemon, elderberry, and 9.5 alkaline water,
Right.
all in one, all of those different vitamins and minerals, they're going to different parts of your body, or one part of your body that is struggling the most with being hydrated or being repaired. So honestly, it each individual fruit, each individual item literally targets what it targets. It's also being blended with everything else. So you're getting what you get. Honestly. So
Okay.
if you're eating my classic, if you're eating the ginger, honey, lemon, elderberry, 9.5 alkaline water, you already know what the ginger does. So we ain't got to have that discussion. You know exactly what it's going to target.
Yeah, that opens you up, man. I'm about to try that one next time too, because I really enjoyed that first one that I had. That hit the spot for me, but I felt a lot more rejuvenated and I felt refreshed as well. So that's something that I would actually take after my workouts, even before my workouts, because hell, I snack on the floor sometimes when I get a chance to. So that's what I'm gonna have to do,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I'm gonna have to definitely do, man, because I respect what you got going on. Like I told you from the beginning, um, you got to keep it up, man, because ain't no telling where you're gonna be next, bro. You got some big plans coming. You got
Right.
some open up for you, bro. You blessed, man.
Yeah. And it ain't, and it's not just stopping at popsicles. It's
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
forms of ice, all forms of ice,
you got more.
all forms of ice.
You ever consider like, just teaching in a way, bro? Like teaching your practices, you know what I mean? Or is that something that you would kind of just would do in due time? You know what I mean? That's not your primary focus right now. Cause I know you got a lot going on at the moment. You know what I mean? Have you could ever consider being like a teacher or something or an instructor, bro?
What's super funny is I want to shout out Exercise Fits Kids because I haven't taken the shirt off. So Exercise Fits Kids, my girl and her family, they have created a business for children. So they actually cater to K
Uh,
through 12.
y'all hear that?
Yeah. So,
Well,
yeah. So it's for an aftercare.
man, that's dope, bro. Cause we need it. It's a lot of things that are missing nowadays in the society that we need that we see on a regular. We have it, but we don't have enough of it. But something like that, man, can make a tremendous difference, you know what I'm saying, in a kid's life and actually impact them in a positive way from something that's missing from home, you know?
Right. And so like they love to introduce, STEM activities and um exercise.
Yeah,
Exercise.
yeah,
Because the company was actually built because of obesity, around, like the early 2000s, obesity was like the main topic, like around like schools and, everybody, the communities trying to like
yeah.
fix it and everything. So, it's been scaling and like that's why I'm here. I'm a part of it too. So going into instructing, I love to pour out what I have and what I have not only dealt with, just pouring into the children's lives to get them to better understand exactly where they're headed to,
It's important.
where they are, because I have a lot of kids who are very headstrong and very boss like, and I'm like, oh yeah, you about to get hired because I
Yeah,
because I because I definitely need help with my businesses and things of that nature. So even going to instructing children and guiding, really showcasing to them that you can live a healthier lifestyle and make it taste good. You don't
yeah,
have to, just eat plain broccoli or like plain
right,
cucumbers and things of
right.
that nature. Like you can spice it up, and let me teach you how to spice it up. Let me
Yeah.
teach you how to spice it up. I've been doing this for years.
Man, bro, you got to keep that up, man. Let me ask you this, for the listeners, so we don't forget. Where can the listeners find your content, find your page, find your products online? Where can they find Mr. Chris at, brother?
You can find me right now on Instagram, exquisite ice underscore. Exquisite ice underscore. Working on working on getting everything.
You
And
ain't
it's
got no
coming.
popsicle,
It's
you ain't got no popsicle, nothing that you can show the people, anything, real quick.
hey, they
Ah,
gone. They gone. They gone. They literally fly. They literally fly. As soon as I make them, gone.
they're gonna have to order online and catch you online, then, bro. I like that, man. You have a
DM, send a comment, text me, email me, whatever you have to do in order for you to literally taste and see. Literally taste and see. Because the slogan is hydrating the soul.
woo, boy, that boy ended with the hydrate. Boy, say it again.
Hydrating the soul.
Y'all heard that?
A lot of people's souls are thirsty, man. Everybody thirsty. So they keep coming.
You gotta slow it. You gotta have to put that on the shirt, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely coming.
Another
And
part.
it ain't gonna be plain on the front or just on the back. Like it's gonna be flop. It's gonna be
Well,
flop.
let me know when you
I'm
can.
happy.
I'm gonna let some people know about that for sure, bro. That's gonna be hard right there, man. And I got something for you. I told you. I got something for you too on the back end too. So I ain't forgot about you. I've been letting a lot of people know. I've been working out of town and stuff a lot, but now that I'm back in town, man, I have a lot of free time. So I gotta get something to you as well, man. That I want you and a few other people that I know personally to actually test out for me, so I can have some feedback, man. It would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, on that note, you have anything else you want to get the listeners, bro, before we go? Any words of advice or anything?
Bro, keep praying. Keep praying and keep talking to the Most High. Keep praying, keep talking to the Most High. And surround yourself with people who are doing better than you.
Right.
Whether or not it is physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, surround yourself with people who are doing better than you and who care for you and who love you, who would literally lay down their lives for you. Because those are the people who are elevate you and push you to the next level. Period. And keep talking with yourself. Keep talking with yourself. Self-care.
Powerful.
Got to.
Powerful, man. This is another great episode, man, with Mr. Exquisite himself on Quincy Low Speaks podcast. Bro, look, man, I know we had trouble getting up. I'm glad you have an understanding like myself. And just the communication, man, it's greatly appreciated again, bro. And I do appreciate you taking the time out to actually be a part of my podcast, bro. Something that's big to me and also to my listeners, and they can take something from it, man, because it's a huge community at the end of the day, and it's a huge network, man. So again, bro, like, man, I appreciate you to the fullest, bro.
Most def. And I'll leave with this. Communication, respect, loyalty, and trust. Key things to any and all relationships. Woo! And once you get just a inkling of an understanding, there are levels. Go deeper to each level.
That's it.
Go deeper. And it starts with communication.
Woo!
Communication.
That's a wrap, bro. Well, look.